The linebacker managed to break that one up. Nice game, but not enough for the first down. Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down. And the delay handoff works for a big game. Gotta be happy with the effort there with your tailback. You are absolutely right. When you break one like that, you gotta give a lot of credit to the offensive line. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown. Anytime you're near the red zone, you gotta keep an eye on for this guy. They love to go into him down there. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. The safety comes up with a nice play. Nice job by the safety here, sitting back and playing center field and seeing the ball coming up and simply batting the ball away. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown! They hooked up for the big play. The coaches do a good job of getting this receiver the ball. They designed plays spectacularly for him like this one that we just saw. And it results a huge chunk of yardage. They hooked up for the big play. The coaches do a good job of getting this receiver the ball. They designed plays spectacularly for him like this one that we just saw. They hooked up for the big play. The coaches do a good job of getting this receiver the ball. They design plays specifically for him like we just saw. And the results, a huge chunk of yards and touchdown. They hooked up for the big play. The coaches do a good job of getting this receiver the ball. They design plays specifically for him, like the one we just saw. And the end results, a huge chunk of yards and touchdowns. And a nice catch by the wideout that time. And a huge run by the tailback. This guy's always had outstanding vision, but it seems he's got some incredible quicknesses, as well as once he gets into the open field. Boy, you're right. This kid shows. And a huge run by the tailback. This guy's always has outstanding vision, but it seems he's got some incredible quicknesses as well once he gets into the open field. Right, Blue Door? You're right. This kid showed me he's a great-looking athlete. Good pick up that time. Yeah, one of the things that can really open up this offense is the ability to complete these types of medium-range passes. You're right, and the ability to run the ball consistently. Good pick up that time. Yeah, and one of the things that can really open up these offense is the ability to complete these types of medium-range passes. You're right, and the ability to run the ball consistently. And there was a lot of pressure on the quarterback that, you had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's why his pass was off. What a run on third down. We're always talking about the importance of converting on third down. If you're going to have any kind of success, you got to be able to keep those drives alive. Like they did right here. He grabbed that pass for his second touchdown. And that second touchdown pass was just as pretty as the first one. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down. Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes. On the ground, up the middle. Nice 7-yard gain on the quarterback keeper. Solid game boost, but short of the first down. Yeah, that was a nice game. Although it didn't get them the first down, it gives them a little bit more confidence in moving the ball against the defense later on the game. Solid game boost, but short of the first down. Yeah, that was a nice game. Although it didn't get them the first down, it gives them a little bit more confidence in moving the ball against this defense later on in the game. Nice game on the play. The ball was thrown perfectly. Good precision there. That's a designed quarterback run. Here the defense does a good job of getting penetration and tackling him for a loss. He just let us wide out a little bit too much that time. How about that defensive stop? That's a great effort by the defensive line there. Or anytime you get into the backfield and disrupt the timing of the run, like this one, you're going to come out with a big stop. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball. And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it. How did they get so much pressure on that play? Well, the reason is simple. The D-line just beat the O-line. Off the snap. Easy. How about that pass, dudes? You know, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between the quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two were definitely on the same page. about 6 yards on the quarterback draw. And they hit him in the backfield. A nice pass play there. Let me tell you, Dora, the reason why this play worked was the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You gotta jam him at the line and throw the timing off. That was a crucial defensive play in the end zone. And the run is good for the first. Well, this is nothing new. If you follow this team, they like to run the ball in these types of situations. Good down play. And the run is good for the first. Well, this is nothing new. If you follow this team, they like to run the football in these types of situations. Good third down run play call right there. And the run is good for the first. Well, this is nothing new. If you follow this team, they like to run the ball in these types of situations. Good third down play call right there as well. And the run is good for the first. Well, this is nothing new. If you follow this team, they like to run the ball in these types of situations. Good third down play call right there too. The halfback picks up a yard. And the wideout is kicking himself after that effort. The safety got in there at the last minute of the half. Boy, this is a great job by preventing the score here. He got in great position and made a big time play on the ball. They'll call on the field goal unit here. That catch gives him over 100 yards in the first half. Yeah, this guy's off to a hot start. Let's see if he can keep this up. Boy, would he love to have that one back. Yeah, you're right. This offense relies on so much timing. As you saw there, well, the timing is not, though. They have a tough time connecting on plays like this. And it's picked off. Not a good time for an interception, fellas. Well, Joe, you're exactly right. This team's already down by a few scores. And if you throw the pick, this man could get ugly. And it's going to be a long day for these guys if they don't pick them up. Real soon. Not a good time for interception boots. Now, Dora, I know you're exactly right. This team's already down by a few scores. And if you throw a pick, this can get ugly. Yeah, Blues, and it's going to be a long day for these guys if they don't pick them up. Soon. Yeah, real soon. You bet you are. And the linebacker makes a good defensive play. The thing I like about this play is that he made it play without getting pass interference. This is a good-looking football player. And the linebacker makes a good defensive play. The thing I like about this play is that he made the play without getting pass interference. This is a good football player. Options out. And that's a first down. Good game there by the fullback on this option play. And for the third time in this first half, they managed to find the end zone through the air door when this quarterback gets the rhythm. Watch out. This could get ugly. It has the distance. And it's right down the middle. And he's got to be happy about that kick. Oh, no question, Dora. This kicker is a solid kicker. The big fella couldn't hang on that one that time. Nope, he couldn't, but I'm going to tell you exactly why. He's doing a little too much thinking out there. Sometimes you just got to go out there and have fun. That's why I tell him. The big fella couldn't hang on to that time. Nope, he couldn't. I'm going to tell you exactly why. He's doing a little too much thinking out there. Sometimes you just got to go out there and have fun. That's what I tell them. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. The tight end with a nice catch there. Trips right. That one just fell out of his hands. In the coach's mind, there's no reason for that to ever happen. He has to make that catch. And the corner got in there and broke that one up. The halfback runs for 4 yards. An 8-yard pickup by the running back on the counter toss. And with that carry, the running back went over 100 yards on the day. Well, this kid's having a great day. He's been running left, right, and up the middle. Well, I'll say he's been giving the defense a hard time. And with that carry, the running back just went over 100 yards on the day. Well, this kid's having a great game. He's been running left, right, and up the middle. Well, I'll say he's been giving the defense a hard time all game long. That was a risky pass there. Yeah, he knew his receiver was covered, but he tried to force it in there. Anyway, that's way too dangerous. You gotta be smarter than that. They set up an eye down by the goal line. They set up an eye down by the goal line. Watch for play action on this one. Nice time to use the fullback there. I've always liked when teams mix it up and give the fullback the ball in a good situation. A nice time to use the fullback there. I've always liked when teams mix it up and give it the fullback the ball in the goal line situation. If the big bruiser can't get in you for a couple of yards, you don't deserve it. Nice game to use the fullback there. I've always liked when teams mix it up and gives the fullback the ball in goal line situations. If the big bruisers can't get to you for a couple of yards, you don't deserve to get in. Nice job to use the fullback there. I've always loved when teams mix it up and give the fullback the ball in the goal line situations. If the big bruisers can't get you a couple yards, you don't deserve to get in. And that's the way you're supposed to play pitch and catch. Absolutely. This wide receiver is the difference makers in this game. He's one of these players that has a chance to go to the distance every time you give him the ball. The quarterback keeps it and gets 5 yards. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. He tries for the spin. And the linebacker comes up and makes that big stop. This is textbook, Dora. This is how you're supposed to play against the run. And that time, the defense got them to go backwards. So he got enough of the first down there. A nice play call there. That's just a kind of keeping the drive going. And so he got enough of the first down there. A nice play call there. They just kind of keep the drive going and get your keys out. So he got enough of the first down there. A nice play call there. They just kind of keep driving and get your keys out. How about your assessment of that long play, Boots? We're doing not only a big pass play, but anytime you can stretch the defense on first or second down, they're not. How about your assessment of that long play, Boots? We're doing not only a big pass play, but anytime you can stretch the defense on first or second down like this, you're going to open up your running game. And a nice job by the running back. That was just one heck of a touchdown. What an arm. Well, here the quarterback throws it to the spot. You can tell that quarterback and the receiver had worked over and over on this play. He might not impress you with the styles of point, but at that time he shows up with a big arm and delivers the bullet right there. What an arm. Well, here the quarterback throws it to a spot. You can tell the quarterback and the receiver had worked over and over in this one. He may not impress you with style points, but that time he shows out a big arm and delivers the bullet right there. Talk about a throw. Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, that is like a laser beam coming out of his hand. Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hands. Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got. Talk about a throw. Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, that thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hands. Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got. Talk about a throw. Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a light. Talk about a throw. Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hands. Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got. Talk about a throw. Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hands. Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got. And that will get this defense fired up. The offensive lineman had his feet too close together. As an offensive lineman, you got to spread your field and have a nice space. And that will get this defense fired up. The offensive lineman has his feet too close together. As an offensive lineman, you got to spread your feet and have a nice base. A big time play by the defense. Well, he just really overpowered their offense. They simply used power to slide right in there to come up with the person to bring down the quarterback. A big time play by the defense, Boots. Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through there and come up with pressure to bring down the quarterback. Boy, would he like to have that one back. You're right. This is an offense that relies on so much timing, as you saw there. When the timing is not there, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this. Yeah, at that time the defense was sworn to the ball and really didn't allow the tailback any room to run. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion. Oh, we got nailed on that one. We talk about getting nailed on that play. That's what happened there. He just got nailed on that one. And the fullback busts through for about 7. It's a nice job, but this defense, they were not full at all on this crowd. You're right, they were all over that one. It's a nice job by this defense. They were not fooled at all on this drop play. Yeah, you're right. They were all over that play. Boost, yeah, stat for us? Why does stat not surprise me with that catch? His total yards for the day is over 100. The tight end almost had that one. The halfback refuses to be taken down on that score. Boy, there was no way that he was going to be stopped. He wanted that touchdown bad. About 8 yards on the quarterback keeper. They call it out of bounds, no catch. Good call by the officials there. The receiver made a tremendous catch here, but you can see clearly he didn't have possession of the football when he was in bounds. They call it out of bounds, no catch. Good call by the official. The receiver made a tremendous catch here, but you can see clearly he didn't have possession of the football when he was in bounds. And they convert the first down on that run. Yeah, the key of that play is a good blocking up front by the Maulers. You're right. You're right. And those are the kind of runs that you need to have a successful offense. And they convert the first down on that run. Yeah, the key of that play is a good blocking up front by the Maulers. You're right. And those are the kind of runs that you need to have a successful offense. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Oh, he was looking into the end zone on that one. I'll tell you what, about this defense was not about to let him score there. Oh, he was looking into the end zone on that one. I'll tell you what, the defense was not about to let him score there. And the wide receiver just dropped that pass. That was quite a play, and as he found his wide receiver for the touchdown. They had some trouble defending on that one, Boots. Hey, this is hey, Dor, look, this is just a great play by the offense, Dor. Watch that delivery. It doesn't get much better than this one. They had some trouble defending on that one, Boots. Hey, this is just a great play by the offense, Dor. Watch that delivery. It doesn't get much better than. They had some trouble defending on that one, Boots. Hey, this is just a great play by the offense, Dor. Watch that delivery. It doesn't get much better than that. They had some trouble defending on that one, Boots. Hey, this is just a great play by the offense, Dor. Watch that delivery. It doesn't get much better than that. But they didn't recover the onside kick. They're in big time trouble right now, Dor. They need a turnover. But they didn't recover the onside kick. They're in big time trouble now, Dor. They need a turnover bad. And the blitz may have caused that one. Now the Davis took a chance there, overloaded the pursuit, the ball, and the tailback had nowhere to go. Well, the defense stood tall there. Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out, and now let the offense get back on the field. Well, the defense stood tall there. Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out, and now get the offense back on the field. The wideout comes out with a spectacular play. Yeah, if on the coast, I put a big circle around that play, so I can remember to call that one again. Good call. A heck of a play by the receiver. We talk all the time about the emotions of college football. This play was definitely an emotional charged play. When the way for the wideout to make a statement in this game. And with that last pass, Boots, this quarterback has gone over 300 yards for the game. A very impressive performance indeed. That was a good completion there. Yeah, I really love the good, clean route staying red on that play. That was a good completion there. Yeah, I really love the good, clean routes they ran on that play. First down, but not by much, Boots. It was close, but a nice job by the receiver to get enough yards for the first down. Let's see how the defense handles the no huddle. Couldn't find his man there in the end zone, Boots. You know, as a quarterback, I can tell you that the defense is always tougher down in the end zone. And he's turning in a pretty good passing game. That was his 3rd touchdown, 30 here. Let's take another look at that touchdown pass. This is a great example of the quarterback with great awareness. Does a good job of scamming the field and getting into the right target. Nice catch. Let's take another look at that touchdown pass. This is a great example of the quarterback with great awareness. Does a good job of scanning the field and getting into the right target. Nice touchdown. So the onside kick might have been their last chance. Well, you can't blame these guys for trying, but you never know. The other team could make a mistake. They'll go down to a 1 knee. And the quarterback takes a knee.